Hey guys and gals, Sweet Project Cars here with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer and simple ways as well. We want to go over the pads and compounding pads and which one should you use, the foam or the fluffy one. This one here, this is a compounding pad and it was used on aluminum and to do one of our rims or wheels, and we'll use it for that only. We always keep our pads separate, like this compounding pad is the foam one. If you have a really bad paint job and a lot of oxidation on it, you want to start with your foam pad. Now we only use 3M pads because we found they've been around since dirt was invented, and they are just the best. There's nothing that we've found, we've tried them all, that will compare to the 3M pads as far as how long they last and how good a job they do. Now if you're just shining up after you've used your foam pad, then you'll go to your woolly compounding pad, and that is going to give you a much better shine. Bad paint, bad oxidization, you want to use your foam pad first, then go to your woolly compounding pad, then you want to go to your polishing pad, and this is where you'll use waxes and stuff like that, because we always like to buff our wax. It just gives it a much better shine. This compounding pad, pretty wore down. You can see it's kind of chewed up. We'll still use this if we have to. The only time we get rid of one of these pads is when the Velcro doesn't stick any longer to the buffer. And you know we use single action buffers because we've got videos on those, that'll be in there as well, on how to use one. And if you use it and use it slowly and learn it, you will just fall in love with it. I'm telling you. Going to happen. As you know, a lot of our videos, we'll get comments and people will ask, well, can I use this or can I use that or can I use... Our videos are product specific, and the reason is because we've tried all the other stuff. If there was anything else that would work, we would share that with you, and we're just trying to make your life easier by, sharing with you what works, so you don't have to go buy a whole bunch of stuff and that doesn't work good, or this doesn't work good. So we're sharing with you what works. When we're doing our buffing and you're going to shine up your paint, we use Mother's mag and aluminum polish on everything that comes up to plastic, glass, paint, it doesn't matter. This is what we use to start with, and of course you'll use that with either your foam pad or your woolly pad, depending on how bad the paint is. You can't go wrong really. But this one here is for when it's really, really bad. This is normally what you'll use if you've been keeping up with your paint. The polishing pad, when we use that, we will use it with our Zymol, which is a cleaner wax. It's awesome. And if you're getting ready to ceramic coat, you want to make sure and you have scratches in your paint, you want to make sure you use the number 7 Meguiar's Mirror Glaze. Now I know a lot of you are going to ask, well, what about if you get holograms and swirls and that? We never get that. We don't. We keep our pads clean so that we don't have that issue, and we don't press real hard when we're doing it. We take our time when we're doing it. Either one or both. If you really want to shine, you'll use either one or both. We like to use both. And with this one here, when you're using the Zymol, if you do a spritz of water on it as you're going, you will really bring the shine out. And again, that will be used with your 3M polishing pad. But the Mother's is our staple. You guys and gals know that. And people pick on us about 303, and they pick on us about Mother's and 99% rubbing alcohol. But we only share with you what works. And if we don't tell you what the product is, you won't know it. So we have to mention it. We're big detailers in keeping it simple. And I'll tell you what. Our customers don't know what we use, but they come and they're extremely happy. We don't have complaints because we do the job right, and we try to do it with products, again, that are readily available. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, as you know, this is the only buffers that we use right here. Plain and simple. The DeWalt is one awesome machine. And we usually run it, it's variable speed here, so change the speed to whatever you want. Usually for everything you'll do it right around 18 to 2600 on the RPMs. When we do wheels and aluminum and that kind of thing, we'll use our Airway wheels, and each one of them, like this one here, is a fast cut, and you'll learn about it as you go. This one here is a smooth cut. That's how we made those Mercedes wheels look so awesome, was these right here. And I'm telling you, if you're doing any type of aluminum and you want to make it look like chrome, this is the way to go. And with those, we use the solid blocks of polish. Okay. And of course, you gotta love working on your car to do this to start with. Here's another one that we use. Each one's a different grit, and you'll learn about that as you go. Now, I could make this video 45 minutes long going into severe detail. When you really want to make it look awesome, we use the Meguiar's Ultimate Liquid Wax. It's a synthetic, pure synthetic polymer, and we'll use it and go over the whole entire vehicle with this as a finishing touch with 4 or 5 really nice soft microfiber towels. The ultimate of all ultimates is the ceramic coating that we use. If you ceramic coat your vehicle, the videos, I'll put a few of those in there. So there'll be a lot of videos pertaining to this that you can go over. But if you ceramic coat your vehicle and after it's all done, it's sat for 24 to 48 hours, get it out in the sun if you can, then you can keep up the beautiful shine all the time by using just the Meguiar's Ultimate Liquid Wax.